Hey guys, my name's Shane.
And I'm Julie, and we're the Bus Life.
And we wanted to give you guys a much awaited tour of our Thomas school bus conversion that we actually did about 4 years ago.
Yeah, we've actually been on the road for 6 years straight, 4 years in this bus. Before that, for some of you that have been watching us for a while, will remember that we had the first Good News bus.
Yes.
Yeah, so check out that video if you'd like to see a tour of the first bus.
And so we're kind of finally doing a tour of this bus because we're being kind of forced into it because we're in the process of converting another bus right now for our family. And we wanted to do a tour for everybody before this bus is gone.
And this bus is for sale.
And actually in the video description, you'll see the status of if it's sold yet or if it's still for sale, and you can reach out to us on there. But let's give you a tour of this bus. It's been long in the making.
This is the entrance. It's small, but it's very welcoming. It has a place for shoes and a drawer here. We also have some tools for our fireplace. So this is the Cubic Mini, and it has done amazing, especially for such a long space. There's been a couple times where we had to put a fan just to push the heat all the way back to our room. But other than that, it's done wonderful.
Captain's chair. Spent many days and hours in this chair as we've traveled around. It's all leather. We had this custom upholstery done.
Just last year.
Yeah, in Colorado Springs. And this is our living and dining area. And you'll notice the table here is flipped down. Yes. And we did a custom built table so that our entire family could sit and eat dinner together. And it basically, this flips up like so. And there's sliders underneath that slide out. And now you have a full dining table. And then of course we have these cabinets up here, which like school books, you know, board games.
We have our AC unit. This is one of 2 AC units that we have. Shane particularly likes this one because it has a heat pump in it.
So we have 3 methods of heating the bus. We have our Cubic Mini fireplace. We have this that has a heat pump in it, and then we have our propane heat as well.
So this is the kitchen. We have our stove here. It's a 3-burner stove. And then the oven below, which I've baked a turkey in there and many pies. We have our overhead fan unit that is very quiet. I like it a lot. And this is all cabinet space for food and my spices. We have our drawers here that have silverware and pots and pans.
We have our trash.
Yes.
And we even have a dishwasher.
And a dishwasher. So many of you would say that we have so many children, what do we need a dishwasher for? Surely they could take turns. But it actually saves water. So when we use the dishwasher, it uses less water than it would to wash in the conventional sink.
We have our inverter control panel here. We have a 3,000 watt Go Power sine wave inverter. And then we have our solar control panel up here. We have 500 watts of solar on the roof. And we have 4 100 amp hour batteries.
This is a super deep sink. I believe it's a 10-inch deep sink. We have reverse osmosis water and, you know, just a regular household faucet.
This is our 10 cubic foot Nor Cold refrigerator that we have located conveniently adjacent to the kitchen.
So this is our bathroom. We actually have these really cool door handles that are low profile. So as you can see, it's small, but it's actually spacious. One feature that we have is our shower curtain. When you're in the shower, you have it in this position and it makes the shower bigger. When you're not in the shower, you do this and it makes it bigger on this side. So we have our sink here. We have the toilet, which is actually a ceramic toilet. Did beautiful tile work. I remember when Shane was doing this, it was so tight quarters and he's trying to lay the tile and he was just like in this little tiny space, but he did a wonderful job. We also have a fan up here. We have a window in here. This comes in super handy when we are dumping our sewer tanks because somebody can be outside and pass in a hose and then we can rinse out our sewer tanks and then pass the hose back out. So that is actually extremely handy. We have extra storage space up here for towels, a medicine cabinet, and then storage underneath the sink.
And then below our fridge, we have an access panel here, and that is just for accessing the back of our water heater. So we have a Precision Temp RV500. It's an on-demand water heater, which has been awesome. Endless hot water. As long as you have propane and water, you've got hot water. Here we have, again, lots of cabinetry and a place to put a washer-dryer combo unit. We've got the water outlet and our drain. And we have this place for laundry. And down here, this air intake is actually the air intake for our propane heat. So we're in the bunk room right now.
So we have triple stack bunk beds on both sides. We have little storage area up here at the end of their beds so that they have a place to put their electronics, and then outlets in each of the beds for their electronics. And then we have storage underneath the beds. And there's 6 drawers, one for each child. And that's actually a 2-foot by 2-foot drawer. And that's where they keep their clothing. So one thing that I made this year for Kira for Christmas is this little storage desk. So there's a place for her to put her notebooks here while she is doing school. She actually will lay on her tummy and do her school here. And then there's storage inside. I won't open it because it's probably messy, for all of her special little treasures.
Also, each one of the bunks has its own reading light. One other thing I want to mention, you notice how much headroom we have here. We actually did a 14-inch roof raise on this bus.
Yes.
So originally it was literally here, and we've added 14 inches to the height of the bus.
And another feature is we put a fan in the bunk room. And that's really nice if we have a cool evening and we just open that up. And there's a rain guard on it, so it can be open even when it's raining. So this is the master bedroom, and we have a special little area behind our bed. We had that extra space because the engine is actually under this part behind the bed. And we put a quartz countertop behind the bed, and then we use it for a baby bed. That's what we've used it for. Of course, somebody could use it for whatever they want. If they have a pet, it could be a pet bed area or just extra storage.
Yeah, and again, lots of cabinetry. You see, these are very big,
Yes.
deep cabinets, side cabinets, bedside cabinets.
These are actually 2 feet deep.
And again, we have a fan, which has been awesome, like cool evenings, opening it, getting that nice, cool air to come in. We have an AC unit up here. More cabinetry over here. Bookshelves. There's a TV over here that we never use because we're always busy doing stuff outside. We also have storage under our bed, and this is a queen size bed. We wanted to have room to be able to walk around each side of our bed. We have 2 large windows on either side of our bus, here and over here. And these windows, they simply open like that.
The sofa up here also will pull out into a bed, so that's extra sleeping space. And then of course this side of the sofa can also be slept on for an extra sleeping space.
Yeah. And the table as well can be completely broken down and stored so that you have a big seating area here for entertaining. And we actually do a lot of entertaining. We have a lot of people over, play a lot of games and stuff like that. So
Arwen's made a lot of coffee in this bus.
Yeah.
So one feature that we put in this bus is bamboo flooring. We chose bamboo because it's extremely durable, and we knew there would be a lot of traffic with 12 people living in this bus, and they've held up wonderfully. So I think we'll choose to do bamboo again. And we did travertine tile in the entrance and in the bathroom. So that's an upgrade to most homes would just do regular tile, ceramic tile, but we chose the stone.
We did quartz countertops. The way that most RVs and campers are built today, there's no way that it would still look this good after 4 years of a family of 12 living in it. So we're really impressed with how everything is held up.
We did 1/4-inch birch paneling on the ceiling and on the walls. And for our cabinets, we did 3/4-inch birch.
Yeah. And our table is also birch with an epoxy finish on it. So this is actually a 2002 Thomas school bus. And when I say school bus, that's kind of like, you use that lightly because it's actually kind of a crossover between a school bus and more of like a coach bus. Like this bus is geared for the highways. You can cruise down the road at 75, no problem. It's got the Cat C7 engine in it. It has pass-through storage bays underneath, 10 feet of storage that houses 3 of our tanks. We have a 100-gallon gray water, 100-gallon fresh water, and about a 35-gallon black water tank that sit under there. And then the other portion of the bay is completely open for storage. So that has been an amazing upgrade to just a regular school bus.
We also have a cat door that goes into the bathroom. It used to go down into the bay, but we closed it off since we no longer have a cat. But if somebody wanted to reopen it, they could, or they could just keep their litter box in their bathroom and the cat can still access the bathroom without having to have the door open. And of course, we have a backup camera and cameras for each side of the bus.
So when we did the bus conversion, we installed big fog lights in the front of the bus, and they really illuminate the area. So anytime we're going down a really dark road, we can flip those on and it's like daylight outside. Right. And this bus has about 145,000 miles on it, original miles, and newer tires too.
Yes, that's true. And it has the ability to tow. So you could tow a vehicle on a trailer, or you could tow a trailer if you need extra space.
So if any of you guys want to see the actual build of this bus from beginning to end, it's on our YouTube channel, The Bus Life, right now. You just have to go back a few years and literally you can see us picking up this bus when it was in its original form and transforming it into what you see here today. We hope you've enjoyed this tour. We know that so many of you have asked us to see this bus for years and years actually, and we're sorry that it has taken us so long to do it, but the amount of work it takes just to get the entire family out of here, clean the bus up, to make it presentable for you to see, it's a lot of work, and we apologize for how long it's taken, but hey, better late than never, right?
And every good thing is worth waiting for.
That's right. And if you want to see the new bus we're converting, be sure and check that out. It's currently on our channel, and it's a Van Hool charter bus that we're converting into a new home on wheels.
Yes.
So until next time, we'll see you later.